The $8,000 Facebook scam. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian Heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee. Let's have a look at this article written by Stephanie Costi for news.com.au about someone who fell for a $8,000 scam or a scam that cost them $8,000 on Facebook. Now we need to draw attention to these type of issues because people need to be educated. People need to understand that these scams are out there. Now, I did a video a couple of years now about a cryptocurrency scam, cloud token wallet, and I tried to reach out to ASIC. I tried to reach out to the federal police. None of them gave a shit about it. This was an ASIC-registered company headquartered in Launceston. No one cared. No one cared at all. And for my effort, I got a letter from an Australian lawyer saying I should cease and desist. They wanted to close down my YouTube. They wanted to close down everything. So I hid the video for a period, covered it full of ads, and then put it back out there. I'm still waiting for that lawsuit. It never happened. It's utter bullshit. But people got caught by this scam. I tend to have, well, let's say, potentially overly precautious approaches to dealing with scammers, particularly unsolicited phone calls. One time I had this guy ring up with a heavy Indian accent saying, "I'm from Telstra, I'd like to talk to you about your business." And I said, "Yeah, bullshit, mate, get lost," and just hang up, which is pretty much my standard response. And then we got another call. It turned out it was his Australian assistant. This was someone from the local Telstra office that I had called to have a discussion about a phone system in our office. So, yeah, you can be a little bit too paranoid. But, hey, who can blame me? So let's have a look. A bogus Facebook scam cost the Sydney woman $8,000. So, when Anne Rogers first spotted an ad on her Facebook promising access to Elon Musk's investing platform, she thought it would be too good to be true. Now, I guess if you're uneducated with regards to just online investing, breaking stuff here, you could, potentially think, oh yeah, Elon Musk, I can get access to his platform and fall for it. That's the problem. You see a lot of these bullshit scam ads on YouTube that are like, dubbed over Elon Musk, and he's a recognizable figure. I think they did some with Dick Smith as well. And in 2020, when we had lockdowns, they were all over the place. All over the place. So the curiosity got the better of this Sydney woman. After being repeatedly targeted by the same ad, she decided to investigate it further on Feb 3rd. Passing the official test from Tesla, the ad read, get access to Elon Musk's investment platform. Tesla IT breakthrough in the world of finance, suitable for beginners, available on any device, potential profits from 1,000% per day. Now, this should be that should be a warning sign right there. And $1,000 per day? $1,000 per day and not 1,000. Okay, even $1,000 per day should be a bloody warning. And Elon Musk, come on. People need to... Elon Musk is never going to go through a third party to sell their investment platform. His investment platform is taking advantage of carbon credits and just being a brilliant marketer. Okay, that's Elon Musk's strategy. Check out the Common Sense Skeptic where they tear apart a whole lot of stuff going on with him, but still. At the click of a button, she was led to a website that appeared to be a legitimate trading place for foreign exchange, cryptocurrency, stock, and commodities. The website looked legitimate and professional, and I was keen to make some money to achieve some financial goals I'd made, Miss Rogers told news.com.au. So I signed up, and a trader named Mark called me the same day. Now, this is a warning sign right there when someone calls you, when you sign up to one of these businesses and someone will call you. I sign up to Australian exchanges and no one calls you. They're not going to call you. They don't need to call you if you give them all the paperwork. You want to look for... Even, like I said, even being ASIC registered is no guarantee that something's legit. That cloud token wallet bullshit wasn't. It's why I invest in, for my Australian brokerage, I want to have CHESS-sponsored shares. I want to have that. So I'll find one that allows me to do that. Now, I can't recommend it to you anymore now because of ASIC's, highlighting the fact that as a online commenter here in Australia, I need to be licensed to do it. Maybe I should go through the process. But still, you want to have something where it's in your name. I only invest where it's held by another party for US shares because it's just easier and cheaper. But still, you got to keep that all in mind. Who the hell's going to call you? After hearing my accent, Mark asked me what country I was born in. When I said I was from Poland, he quickly informed me he was from Slovakia. Yet when I asked him a question about Slovakia, he said that he was young, his parents moved to Miami. I didn't think anything about it at the time. So they're trying to manipulate her, and that's what these people do. During their conversation, Mark asked Miss Rogers if he could show her how to navigate the suspicious trading website. Within about 10 minutes, Mark asked me to download the remote desktop application AnyDesk. After I downloaded the app, Mark took control of my computer so he could show me in real time how the platform operated. For instance, he clicked on the screen which showed Bitcoin, and I recall him saying, "Here you can purchase one Bitcoin for 29,000 Australian, and the next day you can sell it in the US market for 31,000. In the same conversation, Mark urged Miss Rogers to transfer $10,000 to a trading account so she could start making the money-making process. She didn't have $10,000 to invest at the time. However, as she believed the venture was legitimate, she decided to transfer $3,000, all she could afford from her Westpac account. The bank transfer was rejected by Westpac. So there you go. That is a warning sign right there. I know it can be a pain in the ass with Westpac or any of the banks doing transfers, but that's a warning sign right there. In hindsight, I should have seen that as a sign of something not being right, Miss Rogers recalled. I wish I had talked to someone about what I was doing. When Miss Rogers was called again the next day to follow up on the transfer, she naively decided to dip into savings from her Commonwealth Bank account instead. I then transferred $3,000 to the account within a matter of days. I received a return on my investment of $2,000. I was thrilled. This is how they get you, guys. This is how they get you. It's a poor woman, but she's learning the lesson. You know, he's a con artist. This guy is a con artist manipulating her. According to Miss Rogers, trader Mark would call her every 3 to 4 days to update her on her investment, sent her screenshots to prove it was legitimate, and asked her to invest more money to unlock bigger returns for her. I had login details to the trading website so I could check if what Mark was saying was accurate, and it always was. Therefore, when he requested further funds from me, I said yes, but I was only able to invest a little bit more. Her second transfer was $5,000 to HiveX. Oh boy. 2 days later, Miss Rogers had not heard from Mark and knew something wasn't right. She tried calling him to discuss her investment. The phone number was disconnected. Terrified that she was the victim of a scam, Miss Rogers called CommBank and reported the transfers as fraud. The final confirmation she had been duped came a few weeks later when she received another suspicious phone call. A man called me and said Mark had passed on my details and he thought I might be interested in purchasing gold and making a solid return. I politely told the man that I'm not interested and hung up. In hindsight, Miss Rogers is embarrassed by her experience and wished that she had paid more attention to the red flags associated with the transaction. Posting a fake advertisement on Facebook about granting me access to Elon Musk's investment platform was too good to be true. Mark sending me a phony document about arbitrage trading, insisting on payment by bank transfer and not being reachable by phone at any time should have set more alarm bells off to me. Arbitrage. Oh, I tried that, you know. When Zimbabwe had some of their issues, the cost of crypto shot up to the moon. So I sent over like $100 bucks worth of Ethereum and sold it for 3 or 4 or 5 times some insane amount. But I couldn't get it off their platform. So I had to flip it back to another currency to send back. So it was completely pointless. Completely pointless. So how to ensure you're not the victim of a cryptocurrency scam? Miss Rogers has the following advice for people who think about investing. People running a scam try to look legitimate by posting fake advertisements on social media or having a professional website. If you're investing your money into something that appears too good to be true, it probably is, yep. If scammers want you to pay immediately or via bank transfer, think twice. Try to purchase a product or pay for services through a solid URL with HTTPS. Yes. If you've made a bank transfer and not received a response or suspect that you've been scammed, contact your bank. Report the scam to the ACCC and ScamWatch. You can. I've done that. Trying to raise awareness of this cloud token wallet. ASIC registered. No one cared. You've just got to be, well, let's talk about it. You've just got to cultivate a healthy attitude of being a skeptical son of a bitch and not trusting anything. That's the reality of it. So good for her for sharing this story. It needs to get out more often. People need to be aware about it. I mean, there's even more scams. Look at NFTs. That's the biggest load of bullshit there is out there, and people are, wash trading it to scam up everyone. Just be careful, guys. There's no such thing as easy money. You got to work for it, okay? Don't be a bloody bludger. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one in the comments down below. If you're a fan and enjoy the content I find, there are a few ways you can help out. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. Sign up using our referral links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. Or if you need architectural services, give us a call. We've got a lot of education, resource, and commercial experience. Take care. I'll see you next time. And if you've been scammed, don't feel too bad about it. It can happen to anyone, and it does. It just sucks. And don't depend on these government organizations to look out for you. They come after the scam happens, not before.